story of the song, which is probably not very interesting, but the story of why we're singing it. About 3 months ago, we got a really weird call. I got a call from a guy who owns a gym over in La Cañada, and he was going to propose to his girlfriend, and he wanted a group that could play Son of a Preacher Man because I guess his parents were. By the way, the integral part of the story is that he's from New Zealand. And I guess his family, or his parents are preachers in New Zealand, so he was the son of a preacher man, and it is a whole story. So we scoured to look for an arrangement of the song, and there was kind of like a gospel-y arrangement, but he's like, no, it has to be exactly the same on the recording. So I transcribed the recording for us to sing, and we did the gig, and he, what I didn't tell the kids was that he had this elaborate New Zealand chant that he was going to do, so they performed the song, and she literally was like, oh no, he's gonna ask me, isn't he? And so we stop, and like a dozen like really buff New Zealanders come out, and they start doing this chant in perfect unison, and it was like, there's no way to describe it other than awesome. It was unbelievable. Like they were there, and it was like their veins were like pulsing, and they were like, and I thought that they were going to explode, and then they all get to it, and she's like in front with her daughter, trembling, and like partially because she knows what he's going to do, partially because there's 12 New Zealanders coming at her, like really loudly and angrily. I'm like, this is how they propose? No wonder we shot The Lord of the Rings there. So they get down to the front, and she's like trembling, and he's just like, he just gets down on one knee, and like, holds up the box of the ring. He didn't open it, because he was also trembling, and so he's just holding the box, and she's like, are you gonna open it? So after like much discussion, he opens the box, and she accepts, and they're probably going to be married very soon. But I had to tell that story to stall for time so we could put another drummer on. So anyway, that's the story of the song.
It was really, you should have been there. I have it up on YouTube, it's insane.